So running like about 2 minutes late, literally coming up to the hotel now. Can someone just put a comment, test the sound, make sure the sound's all right, please? One sec, I'm just going to open my bottle of water. Mhm. Right, so I'm just getting dropped. I'll be there literally. See, I'm at the roundabout here. So is it busy down there, or is it just a roundabout? It's moving. Um, if they're gonna march back as well, what we could do is you jump in the car, innit? And leave the car down that end. Yeah, guys, how you doing anyway? Good afternoon. Getting darker as we can see. I wonder if they're going to start bringing the protest a bit forward. Maybe a little bit earlier, maybe to like 2 o'clock or something. We'll find out. I'm going to wait for the room to fill up a little bit more. Is it worth me getting out? Are you going to jump? The traffic's going to stop you. You can jump out, yeah. So that left, have we gone past that left that we normally go down? Yeah. Guys, you're right. Do you mind just sharing the live, please? I don't know what I'm expecting down here today. So, don't know. Is it worth me jumping out here? It's raining, but it's not very nice weather either. Unless you park round by the lights. Do you want to jump out? Right, I want to jump out. Jim, others are all at Chesterfield. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. I spoke to AY yesterday. I'm getting out here. I spoke to AY yesterday. He said he weren't coming down there today. So, do you know what? As well for me, is the sound all right though, guys? Yeah, thanks for letting me know that, Jem. By the way. Yeah, I've had a manic weekend. Birthdays. I had a wedding yesterday. I had my kids in that as well, so I had so much to do this morning. I was nearly unsure about coming out altogether, but we move on. What's going on? Can anyone let me know? Load of lefties at Chesterfield. Sounds good. Yeah. Cheers, Devil Advocate. How you doing? You all right? Will you dance the dance of 1,000 dances for me, please? Well, you never know with my dance moves. But there's no barriers out today by the looks of it. Not sure what to expect today, but where are you off and are you left all right? Just in Epping, mate. Who's that? Yeah, we're just in Epping. Just be interesting to see people's thoughts on. I see this liaison officer. He's sweet. My phone's getting soaking wet. I'm using older mics as well because I've got to try and find something to protect the. Sorry. How we doing? You all right? Yeah, you. I've had a little swap over. No barriers out today. This is interesting. What are they hoping for? Do they hope no one's going to turn up? Well, it's very, very empty at the moment. I will report on that. I hope people aren't being put off by the. Hope people ain't being put off by the the weather, and the time, the darker days. So we'll have a little look, see what's going on. How we all doing, everyone? You all right? How we all doing? You all right? They've had a little bit of a swap over, I think. I swear that woman over there in the liaison cat is she was a red cat before. Had a little swap over. I think Orla and Sarah are coming down today, and I believe I believe Adam Brooks should be down here as well. So we'll find out what's going on. Did anyone watch Got Your Boots On today, right? Nah, do you know what? Look, I've got my bloody got my white Nikes on. That's the only thing. All my trainers are material. They're all material bloody trainers, man. I lived in Epping not long ago, worked in the high street. Oh, did you, Jen? Where are you now? Oh, you don't need to say back then. Well, you don't have to say now, but where you live now. But yeah, it was really nice, man. Had my birthday on Thursday, so I came out here Thursday evening as well. Had a nice little meal, one of the little country pubs around the corner. A few little drinks. Adam Brooks just rocked up. So, oh, that was Adam that turned up in the in the smart car too. Me, I didn't realise it was him. So hopefully we'll get a bit more of a turnout. People still rocking up. Can you see my face? Oh, honestly, I look rough today, man. I've started getting in front of the camera a bit more. I've done a couple of podcasts. Oh yeah, guys, I'm doing a live. There's a 90% chance I'm going to do a live interview on Tuesday. It's a live stream. It'll be on YouTube, and I'm doing one on Friday as well. I've got a couple of Friday. I've got a guest coming on, so I'm going to be doing that from the luxury of my laptop at home. So that'd be via live, and then Tuesday I'm looking to possibly do one in the evening as well. So watch this space. I've got I'm going to start talking about digital IDs, and just digital IDs. Talking about the migrant hotels. Talk about everything that's going on, really, state of the country and what have you. Did anyone watch the Channel 4 expose they done last week? And did anyone watch the ITV one they done as well from last Sunday where they all rocked up? There's a reason why I'm asking. And also, did anyone see the live stream that I've done in Epping on Thursday, which was my birthday? And I basically tried to debunk a few things that ITV and Channel 4 were saying about the locals in Epping. So I went up the high street during the day, spoke to, I wouldn't say loads of people, I spoke to about, 15 people over the course of an hour and a half, asking their opinions about the hotel, whether it should be shut down, and whether what they think about the actual protesting itself, not about the hotel being shut down, but about the protesting. And there was one guy, apart from one guy who got a bit of the hump with me because he didn't know I was filming, but he should have known I was filming. I'm in public anyway, but even though he wanted the hotel shut down, he didn't agree with the protests. He think they should all be done on social media, but I disagreed with him on that. But like I said at the time, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, and that's why we've got freedom of speech. So can we see? Oh, you already said that. Saw the Channel 4 one. Yeah, you watched. Oh yeah, cheers, Jen. What did you think? Right, because if anyone saw what had happened, right, especially with the ITV one, right, there's two things. Why was ITV allowed in the control room at one of the police meetings before they came to a protest, and why was that police officer mic'd up? So that, for me, that was all planned and designed, because when she was talking to AY, the camera was quite far away, and she had a microphone on her because they could hear her voice clearly talking to him. So again, for me, it's just another thing to look at with the mainstream media. Do you know what I'm saying? They're working with the police. They're working with, I don't know. Imagine having them lose in the middle. You guys, I've got just keep the chat polite, yeah. Otherwise, I don't want to start removing people, putting people on timeouts and stuff like that. And say hello to Adam. Hello, Adam, mate. How you doing? How you doing, mate? Was that you tooting me there?
Yeah. I was in a little smart car.
Yeah, sorry, mate. I thought it was my missus because she got a little 500. I thought it was her. What's your sign, said?
Yeah, look, you know what? Just done it.
How many more times? 6. Yeah. One's too many.
I'm putting them up every day.
I know.
Every day I'm finding either a court case or someone being charged.
I know. I've been seeing you. It's like, how many more?
That's the sick thing.
and on all these hit pieces on the protest in Epping, right? They want to dig out a few, and that's what I've just tweeted there. Out of hundreds of people, you can find Romans in any protest, right? But when on the pro-Palestinian march, they were calling for jihad, saying things about Jews and whatever, did you see a mainstream media hit piece on them people? No, but worried parents and grandparents, they want to demonise.
Can I ask you about?
Backfired, and ITV, people working out their life and AY got stitched up in that leaflet because I've never seen that type of literature anywhere.
I think one of the first protests, there was 2 of them guys there here.
Yeah.
And a lot of people that see it went, we don't want political stuff here like that. You know what I mean?
But all they keep showing is the bad things all the time.
This is what I'm saying.
If that's if that's all they've got, is that all they had? Like, you know what I mean?
I could dig out all footage of these pro-Palestinian marches, find people calling Jews all terrible sorts of things, threats, jihad, the lot.
Nazi salutes.
I could make a film if I wanted to
Yeah.
do.
Like Ricky Jones, not their
But we're walking down, right?
I just don't like that.
Walking down
You have
here.
witnessed that just in case.
But we're walking down here, and there was a jogger, and we were all sorry, and moved that way and let him pass us on the pavement with a skull. Do you know what I mean? Like people in the cars going,
But there's a few things I saw in the ITV one, right? How comes ITV had access to the control room at the police before they came down here? And why was that police woman? Why was she mic'd up? There was one that was mic'd up. Had all that. There was one of the liaison officers who never said boo to a goose. He normally never say boo to a goose, and he was piping up that day. And they caught the action with him arguing with one of the locals here. I don't know. Just it's me, like you know.
It's demonised because they're worried that this isn't going away.
hey, look,
The thing is, what's happening here? Exactly what
look,
happening.
big hole.
Can you imagine him coming here? You'd never see him down here. But yeah, it was all like, even the fact, why did I have a press officer on that on last Sunday, for instance? Why was that? What was the need out of all the days? And then the other thing on ITV, they're trying to make out about the wasting resources.
Yeah.
Well, every time we spoke to the police down here saying, do you not think it's a waste of resource rather than being outside of school? We're not wasting resource because we're here for your health and safety. You know what I mean? So
Has it been 1.2 million so far?
not enough.
1.6. 1.6. They say.
Yeah. How many more? That's a lot of money.
It is a lot of money.
When we first started, I said, this police group's going to be a lot. And he said, no, most of them are on duty anyway. Well, it doesn't seem that way. It's 1.6.
But the only problems you've got down here is because when there's a heavy police presence causing aggravation.
Yeah.
The times when they're down here like this, look, it's hot. They won't. I don't even. Is there a reason why they've not got any barriers up today? Like,
They give the people. They give the people the option. They give
I'll tell you what it is. I think all has gone back to them and said, you're putting all these restrictions on us, you've got to give us something back. I think she's asked for Callum and Sarah to be able to protest it.
yeah.
I think. It's got to be a relationship. You can't just hit us with, you can't sing, you can't have music, you can't do that. It's our democratic right to protest.
Yeah. Well, I've seen over the weekend people being arrested or having their flags taken off them by police and ripping them up and throwing. That was in Newcastle.
Yeah, I
Wasn't it?
saw
It was one in Newcastle.
But how can you take this off me now? What is
Well, that would be theft for a start because you own it.
If there's something on there
You know.
which shouldn't be on there, fair
Yeah.
enough.
But we should all. But it's funny because on Thursday I actually made a point of going up because I knew what the ITV were going to do. I made a point of going up to Epping High Street to speak to locals in the daytime that weren't protesting and weren't protesters, and to debunk what they were saying about locals don't want. No, they're doing this thing Epping for everyone. The locals don't want the hotel. The protesting going on. So I asked some questions about the hotel and about the actual protest itself. And about 90% of the people, 100% of the people agreed that this should be shut down. I only spoke to about 15 odd people in about an hour and a half. But you get a feel for the people that are living in the high street, that walk up and down there every day. And the majority of them, few people didn't necessarily agree with the protesting, but the majority did. That's fair enough. That's fair reporting. You know what I'm saying? Not everyone's going to agree. But what I wanted to do at some point was speak to all the locals that live at the back here. You know, like where the pub is, because they're the ones that are more affected, say, by music and stuff like that. Then if fair enough, if they go, the music's normally off by 8 o'clock anyway. But like, if fair enough, if they did turn around and say, well, don't like the music, it's really disruptive, then that's positive. That's constructive feedback that people can take on board and not do it. Do you know what I mean? People, like, do you really think you want to be standing here on a Sunday in the rain? You know what I mean?
I don't even live around here. I live south of the river. I've come over here backing you guys because I haven't got children or grandchildren, but I see people. I've got friends who've got children, grandchildren.
Yeah.
And I think if I don't do something,
you feel like you've got to do something.
The
That's
thing is, you have a sense of right and wrong.
yeah.
You know, everyone should morally you have a sense of right and wrong. Now,
Yeah.
everyone thinks it's right for a 14-year-old girl to be molested. It's wrong.
That's something we should all be real.
Yeah,
Everyone.
absolutely.
So why are we allowing it? That's why these and that's why these anti-protesters, though, they're not they're agitators. They're paid. They're not. They wouldn't. Them ones that all came up here the other week, they're definitely none of them are local. None of them.
Yeah,
And that's the other thing. They've done the hit piece on that mixed race family. Oh, we're afraid to live in the area. We're considering moving. Bullshit. Sorry. And even when we filmed ITV going down by the roundabout, there was all them little ribbons on the side rails. I filmed them doing it. I said, watch, guys, they're going to use that in their thing next week. They're going to make out it's like LGBTQ friendly area. I'm not saying it isn't, but what is the purpose of filming that part of the street? It's trying to make out that it's a multicultural or friendly.
Anything about the LGBT.
Yeah, it's got nothing to do with race or colour or your gender or your.
That black guy comes up every week.
Yeah.
So it's nothing to do with colour.
No.
It's the same white and 6 and the 30. That's
In fact, I feel that the people who are calling people like us racist are standing up against those. They're racist themselves. We all know there's white guys in these hotels.
Yeah, exactly.
So that is a racist remark in itself.
Yeah.
The thing is, right, in there, you think one or two of those guys think they get older. Some of those guys thought, fucking get your head down, because we want to stay here in this country. Don't start going around molesting kids. That's what you need. Somebody others, make the point.
Well, that's the thing. Like, the argument that not all of them are
Right,
but we don't know that though. That's the thing, we don't know. We don't know.
We don't.
We don't know. We've got a massive problem. Then they go, oh well, what about this white paedophile? Yeah, they should be strung up. Well, but I've got very strong views in that. It don't matter what a paedophile's a paedophile.
Yeah.
That is it in my eyes. I don't care.
You can't tell by looking at someone. No. You just can't.
And I know there's been a couple that have been found out that have come down here being citizen journalists. So right, well done for calling them out. Well done. Yeah. And they got AY mixed up with him as well, and the slip of a tongue. Well, you haven't done your research, then have you? Yeah, but you haven't. Why have you not done your research? Because that could go. That could have a massive impact on someone, right? You know what I mean? Yeah.
About that, someone could hunt him down. Say you're a paedophile and beat him up or something like that.
You don't know. That's the
All I
thing.
get is, white people. It's a percentage of white people molesting their own children, blah blah blah. I say, we don't have to effing import these people, do we?
No, exactly. We're adding to the problem we've already got.
Yeah, and I think these guys are saying this stuff. They got teenage girls of their own 13, 14 years.
Yeah.
You should really got to look at the bigger picture. What your kid going to school near one of these places? It's got to be a worry, isn't it?
Well, like going back to what you said, like it's not like they're here keeping their head down. They're roaming the community. They're unchecked. But this noise, like the police can be here checking on us to try and, like, I'm not being funny. Even if the police weren't here, there'd be the majority of people, I reckon, are very high, if not 90s plus, wouldn't even try and attempt to approach a migrant or cause any trouble because we just want to hear to protest. You know what I mean? We're not going.
We want the people upstairs, people that power to be, to put the get rid of these people and make sure stars don't get in the country. What
do you think then about? Because a few people are saying like protests now, they've been going on outside the Bell, for instance, for the last 23. There's been about 23 protests now. I think it's going to be the 23rd or 24th. Do you think now it's time to maybe move it to somewhere else, like to Parliament, or are we? I mean, we haven't really got anywhere. I know we've got the trial coming up on the 15th of October, so we don't know what's going to the outcome of that's going to be.
I will stand here on my own if I have to.
Yeah.
You can't do both.
You could do both, why not?
Can't you do both? So, why can't you do both? Because at the end of the day, you can never get the police over there, but the people we need to make the point to are people in power. But what I just said,
Thing is, they're not listening though, are they? If anything, the Home Office have started to micromanage local councils.
Who does listen? You get Palestine every Saturday, anti-Palestine. They're still doing it.
Yeah.
But nobody's really listening.
Yeah.
Anyway. You know, they're not taking any notes of them, and yet it still goes on, and they'll keep doing it till the cows come up. So,
I think more in particularly, definitely this government. I mean, it's hard. I can't imagine what the previous government would have done if they was in this situation. But I probably guess it probably wouldn't be any better.
no.
They might be a little bit better, but I don't think they would be.
they're both purchasing the same policies, aren't they? Different road sets. That's all they
And what do you guys think about the digital ID? I mean, we knew this was coming, didn't we? But
It's all well, isn't it? Come through. You know, they're going to just follow wherever you go, whatever money you spend, everywhere.
Social credit scores.
Everything.
But they're going
They're going to know you've done it.
But they're going to be checking on everything, your movements. We always just, I was down in Swindon watching my team Bromley play football. How much money you look at your bank. This all started even with COVID. I didn't get a COVID passport. I refused to have one, and I'm not going to have one of these. Personally, I don't get it.
I did end up getting it because of the job that I did. I couldn't work without it, and I felt forced into doing it.
Well, only other way, if you've gone on holiday abroad, that's the only time you.
But I'm 100% not getting a digital ID. I'd rather go to prison.
I don't think it's
I generally would.
To criminals, isn't it? Exploiting it, you know. And
Well, the problem you've got, if they reckon it's going to reduce illegal immigrants or illegal migrants working, that's down to the employer. We've got rogue employers that are willing to take people on for cash. So if they've already not vetted, already not got an ID to know who they are, why would they then get a digital one? It's only really for people like themselves who are just normal working class people who normally would comply with law and everything. But this is something that, as well, I don't know if you were down here one weekend when we had Piers Corbyn was down, Jeremy's brother, and he's always been anti-digital. He's always been anti-digital ID. This was like July, a good few weeks ago, and he said this was coming, and it's something the left and the right can both agree on. So if the left and the right is say 60% of the population or the voting population, right? Then surely that's something that everyone can get together on and get rid of.
But even the Liberals against it.
they are.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But this has not even been brought to a vote. It's not
If
been.
you were in this country legally, right? All the, not in the working on this Uber Eats and all this mob, none of them have got any national insurance. Oh, they're all getting catch in hand. So they ain't going to stop anything.
If these people are supposed to be arrested and read their rights as they get off the boat by someone, how come they're walking about and how come we don't know who they are?
Well, they should be detained. That's the thing, because they are here illegal. They've got no paperwork. So if you flew to Spain tomorrow and you didn't have your passport, you'd be detained and you'd be turned back round and you'd be made to come back here. So I don't get what the difference is.
There's no difference,
Because even though you're a law-abiding citizen, they don't know who you are. So you could argue, well, rightly so for detaining you and doing it. You know what I mean?
That is the whole point. That we do not know who these people are. They're not these decent people. We don't know that, do we? You know, and until we know that, you've got to be suspicious that any one of them could be, a rapist, a paedophile, anything.
It's that. Plus, then you've got the cost of housing them, and the freebies and the benefits they're getting off the back end of it.
Yeah.
Well, and people go, well, they don't get benefits because they're not, but they do because they're getting free meals, they're getting discounts off free taxi rides, they're getting discounts off electric bikes, they're getting driving lessons for free, they're going to Premiership football matches for £1 a ticket.
Was it up to Scotland? Taxi ride up to Scotland to go and see a specialist. I mean,
they get GPs and dentists as well.
Yeah, some guy was taxied up to Scotland.
And he got the Afghani guy who seeked asylum from Afghanistan, who then used up his universal credits to go back on holiday to go and see his family there
And
before
then
coming
the other
back.
one is supposed to be in court. He didn't go into the fishing.
The thing is, you could not make this up. You could not make it up.
Oh no, it's absolutely.
We are the laughing stock of the entire world.
Exactly, the entire world. It got to a point it was like Europe, but Europe are embarrassing as well, though. Let's face it.
Yeah.
You know the way that Trump toured the UN, a new arsehole, it was only supposed to speak for 15 minutes. He was there for over an hour.
In Germany and Italy, they've got ID system, and it
don't
doesn't
work.
work there, does it?
Well, Italy's in massive trouble at the moment with all the Antifa, like Antifa, are literally running riot in Milan.
They want that
You
to
know,
be a Palestinian state.
yeah.
There's lots of countries in the world have got digital ID. None of it works. India have got digital ID, I believe.
Well, it's going to be on an app, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's going to be done via an app, which is like
On my phone
easily
now-
hacked.
On my phone now, it's got where I am, CM6 and rest of the postcode. Yesterday I was in Swindon. On this phone, it's SM1 or whatever it was. So they know where I am today.
I don't know much. I've got a VPN. Yeah. So
But you've got English stuff.
which I quite
Well, the thing is, you're going to have to allow it to give your location services as well, so that it can connect, so that it will know where you are every second of the day. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know what's going to happen.
Adam, what do you want to say about digital ID, mate? I know you've got a lot to say.
it for many years to have your health, your benefits, your pension, your banks all linked to digital ID is madness. Gives the state complete control over your life. People like us protesting against a government policy, we could be switched off. See it in China. Listen, pre-COVID, I wasn't so worried about our government, but COVID showed us what and how authoritarian governments can be. I used to want ID cards for voting. I thought that was a sensible thing, but you can't turn someone off by a card.
Yeah.
You can turn someone off by an app. In China, if you talk against the government, you can't tap to get on a train. You can't buy food or fuel. That is what a government can turn that into here. So we must fight.
Well, what's misleading is the way they're trying to sell it, the government. You know, they're trying to sell this whole... Well, we knew this was coming, though. This is the thing. It's like they're trying to make out as if...
Not one migrant. Not one.
Well, no, like I was saying to these chaps here, like at the end of the day, they've come here without any documentation anyway. So what makes them think they're going to have one?
Hasn't stopped it in France, hasn't stopped it in Germany. It is just a control mechanism. And it's all the brainchild of Tony Blair. He wanted cards back in the day. Cards can't really control you. Digital ID can. That's why they want... Why is he so desperate to get it in? You know?
Do you think it will actually happen, though? Do you reckon? Because by the time, say, the processes go through, hopefully a new government...
Touch and go whether they can get it in by the end of Parliament. And Reform, I spoke to Reform MPs, they're completely against it. The only thing is they get it in and embed it deeply in all public services, it may be very hard to undo. So we've got to hope and push back and hope that they don't get it in the next
What are these? I don't know if the petition that was obviously been out the last couple of days. The last I looked was
$2 million.
Is it over 2 now? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, last night.
Wow.
Was over 2.
Yeah.
So I would think it's about 2.2 today. You know, brilliant. But they ignore it. They've got no. Listen.
It's not what we voted for. It's not in the manifesto.
They've got no mandate for it, and it'll be interesting to see the polls next week. I'm not a big lover of polls, but in a minute they seem to be reflecting everyone that I speak. I would think they'd take another couple of percent for Labour next week on the polls. People are horrified by it.
It's something like, again, the Santis chat, something the left and the right both agree on. So if anything, if there's one thing that everyone could come together on, it is surely...
No one wants to be a slave to their government. And what digital ID does, it gives them the power to be the slave master off of you. You know, that's what it does. They can turn you on and off when they want, put you in a digital jail cell. People like us that are not conforming, we are fucked.
Well, I'm 100% not going to conform with it. I would rather, well, I think they said there could be something like a £1,000 fine or imprisonment. I would rather go, personally, I'd rather go inside. But they're trying to link it to, well, like I've forgotten that lady's name. She was on BBC the other day. She was saying you won't be able to get a new job with it without it.
Lisa Nandy.
That's the one.
Yeah. They're saying all the wrong things. Whoever's advising them, they're winding it up, and it's just going to get a bigger pushback.
Just on a side note, with regards to Starmer, do you think he's going to last? I've read that story about him. That was on GB News about the tax, about how
they late last night. If they unpick that, and it is right what the Times have said, he's either misled Parliament or he's just misled the nation in an interview. So what is it? Either way, I don't think he's been truthful to either Parliament or to the press over the last 24 hours. It's just another thing that says he should go. We'll see, and that's without all the donation stuff he's going to come out.
Well, the problem we've got, even if it does go, is whoever comes in, I don't think it's going to change the narrative, or it's just going to be a
We
replacement.
could get someone worse.
Yeah.
But we've just got to keep pushing back and hope they all fall like, still, and then the government collapses.
Do you think, though, if the government did collapse, do we need an early general election, or do you think it's better off waiting? I know it's going to be a hard ride to 2025.
Reform wouldn't be ready to fight an election within the next 12 months. So I don't think we want an election in the next 12 months, probably, just so we get conformity going forward. But I think if it happened in 18 months to 2 years' time, Reform are going to absolutely blitz it.
Do you have an opinion on Advance and what they're doing? Because obviously they launched yesterday in Newcastle.
I know Ben Habib. I agree with much of what he says. I agree a lot with Rupert Lowe. But at the end of the day, it's my opinion that they won't get more than 2% in any poll, if they poll at all. So at the minute, I have to go with the first step of change, and that first step of change is Reform.
Yeah.
And for me, Reform get in, then the likes of us, we pressure them to go further. That's how things change. You're not just going to go from a Labour government to Ben Habib or Rupert Lowe as Prime Minister. It's never going to happen. How this system works.
I mean, yeah. I mean, as much as I'm not a fan of Reform personally, I'm still on the political fence at the moment. But like you say, if we had to have a vote tomorrow, you'd be very hard pushed, because I just don't.
I'll spin it on you. I'll ask you a question.
Go on then.
If a general election tomorrow and it was Labour or Reform, who are you voting?
I have to be Reform.
Right, and that's what it's going to come down to in general election day. And it's
So
down
you're
to
attacking me already? We haven't got to Wednesday yet.
Rupert Lowe, Ben Habib, are
She's
saying
starting
things
already,
that
she is.
Reform are having to listen to. So you're seeing as well, when they see people like us,
the umbrella.
thinking that's exactly what we think, they're having to move. We're moving the dial.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say that,
By the time
keeping
of
them on
general
at least
election,
if they can keep Reform on their toes, keep them on their
no
eggshells.
government is your friend. I said this to Lee Anderson the other day, and he agreed with me. No government is your friend. Even Reform, with all the people I know in there, no government is your friend. All right, and people need to realise that.
But I think also the public, whoever does get in, they have to deliver a manifesto. They have to deliver for the people.
Yeah.
The people have not had anything delivered for them over the last 20 odd years. Nothing, really, nothing at all. And the people are getting fed up.
We've been lied to and gaslit for 20 odd years. Oh, we're going to cut immigration. Record numbers year after year. It's just a pure lie. And if anyone thinks that Keir Starmer's going to start deporting people, basically, as a human rights lawyer, they need their head tested.
Well, how many have gone back in these one in, one out systems? Is it 9? Something like that. I think between 6 and 9.
Yeah,
and at that point, we've had about 2,000 or 3,000, wasn't it?
7,000 since they announced it.
Is it 7,000?
Yeah, I think I was saying yesterday, like 700 come in over the last couple of days.
900.
Yeah.
900 over the weekend.
Yeah.
And I think that's just because the weather changed.
Yeah.
It was forecasting 2,000 for the weekend.
Well, wasn't it last week we had over 1,000 in on one day, wasn't it? Like
That's a lot.
That was
1,092.
on one day.
Yeah.
Look, for anyone watching at home, there's 100, I think 110.
It's 137.
People. Is there still 130? So I got told 110 last time.
Oh, let's say,
Maybe it's-
mate, you're right then.
So over the last 2 weeks, there's about, 15, 20 hotels needed like this just to house them. We're banging trouble.
But you look how many they've got at Wethersfield in Braintree, 1,500. And so we're not lucky, but think how many men are roaming about there.
What do you think what's come out today about Starmer and his taxes?
I was seeing it break last night.
Yeah.
Look, he's either misled Parliament, it looks like, or he's misled the press.
Yeah.
What one is it?
Yeah.
Either one.
Guys, the numbers have ramped up here. Look, quite a lot of people down there now.
Let's see.
What we were saying about the old farmers and their tax and all that.
Hypocrite.
Inheritance.
Chief hypocrite.
Yeah.
And Labour have shown that they're massive hypocrites. Massive hypocrites. And look, at the end of the day, how can we have a government here that is doing everything that wasn't in their manifesto? And going back on the things
Literally
that were in their
every
manifesto.
single thing that he said
Biggest
is live on.
lies. This is the worst government I've seen in my lifetime. I cannot believe it. They're making the Tories look like saints.
Yeah. And now, even though it's annoying that the Tories done nothing, they sat on their asses for 14
The
years.
Tories spoke a good game. They talked a good game. But we now know they're letting millions of people in, which is unforgivable.
But this is why Farage, I know there's that split between obviously people like, you know, with Ben Habib and Reform and stuff and what's happened, but he's got this in the palm of his hand. He's got open goal here. He can do what he wants. He shouldn't be satisfying the centre or the centre left. But he should be coming out and clearly saying the right things because
he did last week. He turned around and said anyone that is here is not contributed on indefinite leave to remain should go. If I went to Spain and I lost everything and I was stuck in Spain with no money, the Spanish government would never give me benefits, right? They would send me home.
There, mate.
Spain racist? Are they fascists? Are they Nazis? No, they're not. They're just a sensible country, really, that are looking after their own.
I don't blame him.
So look,
Exactly.
it's fine. If we want to go and live in Greece or whatever, and we hit our times, we're never going to get benefits in these countries. Same should be here. Why should these people out there get this stuff?
It shouldn't be an entitlement. It should be a privilege. You know, for the people that already. But the thing is, we're giving out passports like Smarties. You know what I mean? That's the problem as well.
Hey, look, there's 1.3 million foreigners on benefits in this country. I believe that comes to 12 billion. That's $1 billion a month we're paying foreigners in benefits. Unbelievable.
And when you look at what, like, you know, our children, the services that they could be getting in schools and stuff. You know, I've had even my boys, the after school clubs have been like cut down and stuff like that. You know, nothing. You know, what's happened to all the youth clubs that used to be about in the 80s and 90s? They're all gone. They're all derelict in the parks. You see them. They're all boarded up. You know what I mean?
We had a couple in where I come from.
Unfortunately, things are going to have to get a lot worse before they get better in this country. Yeah. And they're about to get bad. Yeah. And again, the reason I'm here, I've got 3 kids, 2 daughters. Yeah. Otherwise, I'd be looking at getting out somehow.
That's the thing. As much as we all love to, we've got to sort of stay and fight. I'd love to. Especially, I'd love to get out of this rain.
You know, the funny thing is, when they call people like us grifters, it costs me money to be here.
Yeah, of course.
Coming to all these things and missing out on work and getting people to cover me at the pub, fucking do it costs me money. What am I getting out of this?
Nothing.
I'm not monetized on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook. I'm not. I'm earning nothing out of it.
And I wouldn't blame you if you was.
I'm here for the right
You know what I mean?
But listen.
But when you got the likes of Channel 4 calling like AY grifter, what are you doing here then? You're getting paid. You've got an actual job. You're getting a salary.
Channel 4 journalists are here getting paid, or ITV. So why shouldn't you earn something for being here in your time as well? I'm not earning what's really right?
We could all be in your pub now having a pint.
No one you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Only letting out what people want to see.
Right? They earn their money on YouTube. They pay their taxes. They've got a right to do that.
Yeah.
What people don't know is too, with YouTube,
providing a service.
you can't get paid with YouTube unless you give them tax details. You have to give them tax details.
We've got to get an AdSense.
You can get paid.
But the thing is, specifically with AY, because AY is quite big, they're threatened. The reason why they come down is because the mainstream media feel threatened because they're trying to. I could literally disprove everything that they were talking about. You know what I mean? That's absolute chatting nonsense. Like the things they're coming up with, and they're cherry picking, which is why I say to people. Then I had someone saying, "Well, you clip." I do clip up. I do YouTube clips and stuff. But this live stream is the whole thing from start to finish. So every one of my live streams is on YouTube. You can see everything. You can see the uncut version. You can see all.
Start from finish.
Yeah, this is live now. Yeah, so this will just go up. But what I'll do is I sometimes interview with Adam. I'll clip that up and post it out. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Or
That's why I use this one. So I go live on this one, but then this one is what I'll just cut down to just talks and all that.
Yeah. But Channel 4 ITV or the mainstream, they won't do that. They take it back to about 4 or 5 people working in the editing room.
So the live one,
you know. But that's the thing. I'll be up now. Mrs. will tell you.
Over now.
Yeah, I know. They come over now. Now that I've got soaked, didn't it? No, but I'll be up till like sometimes I don't go to bed till 2 o'clock in the morning. Like trying, because I've got to get stuff out before it becomes relevant. You know.
No.
But go back to that idea, like Blair, by all accounts, he's involved with these card systems, so he's going to make money out of it.
Yeah, of course.
That's why he wants it.
It's all to do with the EU.
Yeah.
They're all on like a. They're all on a. Hey! I do think it's great though that everyone still comes out in the pissing rain.
2
So
weeks ago was worse than this, wasn't it?
yeah, no, when we had Billy had the marquee though, at least we had that.
Yeah.
But I wore a pair of trainers with a hole in, so I come home I was soaked. I was drenched.
Get some of these waterproofs. Yeah.
Do you know what I need to get? I need to get some waterproof stuff for my phones and that.
Yeah.
My gimbal's ruined as well.
I fucked mine the other day.
Is it?
So, you know the day when it was really bad?
Yeah, the other week, yeah.
Yeah, I've done the charging port.
Oh, you're joking. Yeah, see, this is a new phone. My storage is already filled up. I've only had 4 weeks.
I've got it. I ain't changed it over yet to 17.
Yeah.
I had to wait. I've got the 500 odd megabyte.
Gig memory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I was having to delete videos.
This is what I've got to do. 256, and I pay an extra £8 a month for the Apple iCloud. I'm gonna have to back it all up.
You're always getting messages saying the iCloud fill up.
Well, just now, because like thing is, I do interviews. So I've done an interview the other week, and it's like an hour and a half long, like in one shot. So I'm starting to do a few little podcasts and stuff. So I've done that, and I've had to copy it a couple of times so I can read. And they're like 6.5 gig each. Do you know what I mean? So straight away, like 3 videos, like nearly 20 gig. You know, and I've only got 250. So I should have got the 500 or the terabyte.
Can you do it on a GoPro or something?
You know what? Some guy in the community, it was my birthday the other day, and he bloody sent me a message. He donated me. He's bought me a podcaster kit, and he's bought me a GoPro. Like I was like, what a nice fella. Then I've had the other guys, Mystic Media, donate me some mics, which are not used because they're going to get ruined.
Yeah.
And it's unreal, man. Honestly, some people like they're so supportive. Yeah, that's on X. Yeah, the Uncensored Patriots. Yeah, so like just literally out of the blue, like thought, what, you know what I mean? It's amazing. So people support in other ways. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, I've had my chiropractor because I've been moaning about my hips. He's been MGM Clinics in Harlow, by the way. He's sorted my hips out at a massive discount as well. Do you know what I mean? Because they're not cheap. And he's like, I love what you're doing on watching YouTubes and stuff. So it's like, just embrace it, man. It's been unreal.
What do you think about officers getting arrested and like young Bob getting arrested the other day? I mean, that was heinous.
Do you know what though? I don't know whether he'll like me saying this, but unfortunately, the moment he went from being a citizen journalist to speaking halfway down, he became a protester. Yeah. So that dispersal order, Section 17 wouldn't have applied to him. Yeah. So he's given him a reason. I think I wasn't down here, but he was waiting for an Uber. They could have given him a bit of grace and just said, right, you got to go. They wanted to arrest him though. That's how I see it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. It's a bit, you just got to be careful. Yeah. You know.
You've got to have that. It's got to be other people here.
Yeah, it's filled right up. Bearing in mind it was only about. Yeah. It's too hard, isn't it? I should have, if I had my gimbal, would have had a thing on it. You could. Some of.
Probably get nicked for this side. No, I was saying I'll probably get nicked for it.
Just stop people driving in or something. It's a bit dangerous.
How many more asylum seeker sex crimes will it take? It's like every day.
Guys, let me.
I'm asking a question. How bad
Shani Mika, the side doesn't fly the British fly. Give me those donated me. Oh, thank you, mate, Shani Michelle. Can't see it. And flying the flag. Thanks for that. Flying the flag of a country doesn't exist. It's about yes. I agree.
It's about the middle of October. I mean, listen,
I don't know if there's any. Are any more mods in here?
Yeah. So I don't hold any
Brilliant live midweek. Can't believe they just finished a protest in Gatwick. Keep up the great work. Yeah, cheers, Jim. Thank you. So I ain't got no mods in here, so I'm just reading through some of the comments.
It's funny how they never put up the cost what the pro-Palestinian marches cost.
No, exactly.
And the old bill at the start told us that we're more in our rights to democratic. What is it? To exercise our democratic right to protest.
Exactly.
So that's what we're doing.
And it's up to them with the amount of police that they put out. But they seem to change over roles, because I'm pretty sure that woman who's the liaison officer, I'm pretty sure. Isn't that not? It's not Red Cap.
This one in.
Yeah,
That wasn't the same one.
No, he's alright. No. I'm talking about that one there. She's not her. No, she's not hers. I think she's a different one.
Nothing giving something he wants. Yeah, 8 times soon. Yeah. It's told him over. Yeah.
But the more I think about it, right, going on about police resources, these are costing £5 million to £8 million a day to have these hotels. Why don't you just deport them then? Then we wouldn't need to.
£3 million, I think.
I think it was what Epping one's 1.6.
1.6 million in police so far, yeah. Working out that it would have been cheaper getting them into
Cheaper, send them back.
Yeah. Well, that's it. It's not.
thing is,
I've also seen.
What's that? Yeah.
No, the criminals that they're deporting.
Yeah, get 3,000.
I got told between 1,500 and £2,000 on a card.
Yeah.
On their departure.
Yeah.
So why are we fucking doing that?
Yeah, that's another thing.
we're going to spend it and come back again.
Yeah. And what about the
Let's
other
go and
one?
do it.
What about the other one? Afghanistan was given money to go on holiday. He went back to Afghanistan.
Go and see his family.
But that's a common thing, you know.
Yeah.
They go back to their countries on
Yeah.
holiday. It's
Yeah.
a common thing. It's been,
Yeah.
it's been
So
like
bad,
that.
isn't it?
Well, Alex Armstrong made me laugh. He'd done that clip and they were doing the tourism in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
And it was all in the pedlos.
Yeah.
I'm on with Alex tonight.
Oh, are ya?
Yeah.
What time you on, mate?
9 o'clock. Oh, Alex.
Yeah, Alex is brilliant.
Alex Armstrong, 9 to 11.
Alex comes on our space sometimes. He helps me co-host. He's wicked. Like after I've done some of these, I've had some random X spaces, and then I've had literally like Alex will come in at like 1 o'clock in the morning. Like and he'll come. But he's so good. It's like he's so intelligent. Like honestly, I've got so much time for the guy. And the reason why he comes in goes, I want to listen to what normal people say, just get a feel like what people are talking about, you know.
He genuinely cares what people
Yeah.
think.
And hats off to you as well, though, Adam, mate. Because like this hats off to you, because like you'll finish here, then you'll go all the way into like, was it Paddington?
Yeah.
And then you know what I mean? I don't know how you do it, mate. Honestly, you must be knackered.
9 o'clock, yeah?
And then what? You're up training in the morning. You're training every day
This
now.
morning I've had to take my little girl football, go to the pub, check the pub, had lunch at the pub, come here, and go up there.
What time you get home? About midnight. Yeah. Yeah, it's a long old day, isn't it? On a Sunday as well.
Normally, Monday, Tuesdays is my weekend.
Yeah.
So, like,
Bit less going on.
yeah, because you do Friday night, don't you? Or I'm in the pub. If I'm not on there, I'm at the pub. Yeah.
I'm doing a live stream on Friday with I can mention the name anyway. You know Mike Godfrey. He's a cybersecurity specialist. He was at Tommy's. He's one of his pals. He done his speech and all that. Yeah, he's really clued up and on the Migrant Hotel. Because I've been watching some of his threads on X and they're absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
So I've got him on at 6 o'clock. Well, I need to confirm it on Friday. I was going to do it like as a live sort of podcast, like one-to-one. So I wanted to divulge and explain to people exactly what it means. You need someone like that who's got the back and the intelligence.
We all learn from people
Yeah.
like that.
And then are you going down Wednesday? You're going to the
Yeah, I'll
protest?
be
You're going to
there.
be there, yeah? Yeah.
That's what I say. Be there. All right, or be square.
Parliament Square.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we'll head into Westminster for 10 o'clock and then going to walk up to Downing Street. So Yeah, guys, pink protest on Wednesday. Pink ladies, 10 till 2. Hopefully it's not like this.
That'd be a good day.
Yeah, it will be good.
No, it is women, but someone's trying to hijack it, weren't they?
Yeah, there's going to be a counter protest.
There is there is. Yeah.
Someone else trying to hijack
At 9:30, isn't it? 9:30.
10 till 2 it is, but I'd say get there for 9:30 if you know.
No, but the counter protest.
Oh, right, yeah. Stand up to racism are going down there.
Yeah.
What it's got to do with racism, God knows, but they just use their own, use the usual.
Yeah, they've already used the usual racist card, and the immigrants aren't to blame for what's going on.
No, of course not.
Yeah.
What about just listen to the people that pay the taxes? So you're getting in. It's trying to get away. Everyone squeezed together. It's trying... Yeah, everyone do a Mooney.
That's all right, I'm behind the flag. M5 can't get me.
Yeah, I don't can't miss my hat. Even my kids were watching them things and going, now look at you, you're red now.
The things I've been saying on X lately, I'm expecting a knock on my door very time soon. Yeah. That's why I joined the
Freedom of Speech Union.
Free Speech Union.
Free Speech Union, yeah.
Same with me. I do quite a lot on the YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the comments.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, so if you look out for things called drastic plastic, then
Oh yeah. Yes, I've seen that. Yeah. And
Josh Smith, will you guys be protesting when they try and enforce the digital cards? Well, I presume so, mate. I think it's all really, they're all interlinked. So, yes, I would say yes, because I don't think it's going to happen. I've got a feeling that we're just going to be so strong against it. Both the left and the right are going to come together on it. So, I like to be hopeful. That's why I'm saying it, but you never know, innit? I think the weather's calmed down a little bit now. So, is it still raining? Is this the arm always gets soaked? I'm drenched. I need to turn around that way. I'm soaked.
Definitely over 100 here.
Yeah, it was pretty quiet when we first got here. I was thinking I was going to be a bit of a poor turnout, but
I suppose a lot of people had their Sunday dinner and whatever done.
yeah, I know we had to walk files down.
Yeah, I built up.
Some people might watch the first half of football.
Who's playing?
The Arsenal are playing.
Oh,
I'd rather be here.
Newcastle.
I'm an Arsenal and Leighton Orient.
I'm Tottenham.
Oh, no.
I'm Chelsea. Let's not talk about them at the moment.
The cars are now going just slightly into the boat.
It's all right. Thank you.
Cheers.
I'm afraid
How you doing, mate? You all right? Yeah.
I can't even use this sparklers.
they come on with fireworks. That's why I went to check because I
When I get to my house, I'm going to use these sparklers and do this sparkling. My own house, but that's in Epping.
film myself. It's only it's in this space.
Oh, if we walk down the road,
You're not doing today, so I've been told.
I don't know though. They just decide on the off when they're not. That's what the
But now you've just given her a heads up, just in case.
We are on the road, what time or whatever.
As long as you're gone from this space at around.
All right.
Oh, you got his dispersal? You put dispersal for 6? Are you just asking?
So I'm asking because so Warner's had a meeting with our big boss
Right.
about community and about what people would like, and because it's the bigger community as well, not just this community. And it's about 6 o'clock around that sort of time, is the agreed sort of time that people are tolerant of stuff happening. Because particularly on a Sunday when they've got children to get up to school the next morning and they're trying to get their young ones into bed and that sort of stuff, they don't want. It's not just about.
What would you like to see from everyone protesting in terms of the organisation?
Which
they are.
Really nice to me, which you are.
which they are. Let's be fair. Apart from the odd
That's what we
occasion,
don't like about them programs, that tarnishing
Yeah.
some really good people with a few wrong ones. You know what I mean?
I haven't seen them. I have just had this debate. I've just had this debate. To be honest, I'm either at work or I spend time with my own kids because they don't see me very often. I don't miss them. I just want to spend time with them.
the way it come across though, it was like the police are wasting resources on protesting. So it was almost like they're blaming protesters for
But we
protesting.
didn't get that narrative with the pro-Palestinian marches. You know what I mean? Like, and they don't. These programs don't demonise the whole of the pro-Palestinian lot, with a few that were calling for jihad or were saying terrible things about Jews. But you know, 5 out of 700 here one day played up, and apparently we're all in 5 people. That's how we feel. You know what I mean?
You know, what I could say, like, what about the police?
For the news, I don't know what
Yeah.
to do. It's a bit like,
Yeah.
This gentleman here's got on his mobile phone.
Yeah, I'm doing some journalism. Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm not like.
I don't know. I can't control what people do. What they
But it's like it's just the whole narrative that comes out with the mainstream media. Like in terms of what about the police in that Notting Hill Carnival with the amount of arrests they have? How many police officers got injured? You know, what about at the United Kingdom rally? You know, there was the people that got arrested there. You know, there's sometimes police are getting injured and they're getting involved in battles from the other side.
We don't see the headlines about that.
Yeah, you know.
But we're all apparently really nasty people and
You know.
nuts for being here, you know, which is, you couldn't be further from the truth. There's some absolutely lovely people here.
Well, as you can see today,
Yeah.
we haven't got
that's
good
good.
communication this week. We
Yeah.
haven't got barriers.
Yeah.
That's been taken down because a lot of people didn't have barriers, so that's been removed. Right, we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
I just am a bit cautious about people.
Yeah, I
getting
understand.
on the road and they use
Yeah, of course.
cars and
Yeah.
stuff. I don't want any accidents. As you can see, our officers are all gone down to them sort of normal.
Yeah, which makes a difference.
It shows some trust, and that's all we
That's what
wanted.
I'm trying to do. But
Yeah.
we can
Trust
only
and
do
respect.
that, sir.
Yeah.
And this is where you and your procession comes in really quickly. We're going to do this, and it's going to be a snap thing, or we're going to have this snap group that comes down, all balaclava up and looking like they want a riot. If we have those sorts of things that happen,
Exactly, but
then that causes issues for us because then we think, oh, how do we need to police this?
Yeah.
Well, it
Do
sort
we
of breaks
need
the
to
trust.
Do we
Then you
need to
think.
keep you safe because there's
Yeah.
people infiltrating your group that don't belong here? Because we don't know that actually they're part of your group. We don't know whether they're not part of your group. We just see a difference.
We don't want anyone with balaclavas or anything.
No.
But
Yeah,
actually,
we want
no, but your group
this.
did.
Yeah,
sir.
yeah, yeah.
That was
yeah,
the difference.
Yeah, yeah. I won't
Your-
do it.
Isn't
okay.
it for you to put 60 double A?
But your group, this protest group here, don't want those orders in place.
Yeah.
So we're working hard not to over-police it, because that's what you're asking.
Behind the
not to
scenes,
Yeah.
we're telling people we do not
And
want
then-
people here in balaclavas.
And then actually you're organising a group of people without us realising to come down.
We never
Oh, you did, I've been told. Today.
We didn't.
Today I've been told.
Told what?
Who organised it?
I don't know about Tuesday, no, before previously.
What have you been told?
That we organised.
We
Remember
didn't.
the group that came, that was a few weeks ago when they did the walk from down the town centre towards this way with all the balaclavas.
Nearly all of us found out when they was coming.
Okay, but it was still organised by the group up there.
Right, okay.
All right, so that's what I'm saying. So when something like that happens, then that you render a bigger policing response because we worry. We go, oh, what's happening? Because normally it's like this, isn't it?
Well, now there's dialogue between whoever is doing these protests and yous, and we can self-police. You know, if a group turned up now in balaclavas, we will turn around and say, get them off or go away. You know what I mean?
And I
So,
hope that happens because then you self-police.
Well, that's
And actually you don't need the presence of people with our lighter touch. That's what we want.
Doesn't it? Adam,
Quite
in the face?
disturbing that you said that. That's quite disturbing to think that you've said it was our lot that organised that when it wasn't.
And what I mean by your lot, I don't mean your lot as in collective, because I know different people. I speak to
Far
lots of
right
people
thugs.
who want to. No. I don't know why I said it.
Yeah, I know you didn't say that.
Your lot.
Yes.
I'm making
What I
reference
mean
to
is
something
actually
else.
from your group, there are lots of different people here for different reasons, aren't there? All right. So you're here collectively for one cause. However, there are lots of people within this group that come here for different reasons. I speak to someone who comes here who their main concern is about veterans and that sort of stuff. There's someone else's concern is about the pink lady stuff and about women and children.
Yeah.
There are other people here for different reasons within the group that are here for one reason.
I'm for my kids.
I'm here
I'm here for no one.
But as part of this someone within the group helped to organise that group to come down with all their balaclavas and all those sorts of things and put a pressure against the police, which they did. They sort of rushed towards the police and rushed towards the hotel, which made people worry. It's very difficult if you've got one week of policing, lovely policing presence like this, and then the next moment, actually, we've got something that happens that's dreadful. We don't know whether actually they're part of your group, whether they're people from outside that have come in from, I don't know, wherever to cause trouble. We don't know that. So therefore, we have to be really careful. We've got a duty to protect you and make sure that you're safe. Which is why we had the barriers there in the first place, to protect you from cars. You've told us you don't want that to happen.
No. I said to you, you should put some barriers along this yellow line to protect the people because of the cars coming past now. I actually said that to you over there.
Yeah. But a lot of people I've talked to today have all told me
But when
there was only
a couple of us over there, I said it'd be better to protect the people here if you just put a couple along the front.
But a lot of people don't want them. So,
but these people weren't even here, though. When we
I've asked. No, I've been round.
Yeah, we asked for it not to.
I've
Yeah. I just thought it'd be safe. You see where it was there on the road?
Yeah.
I've probably spoken to today, probably I would say around 50 people about the barriers being here or not being here. And lots of people have different things. They want different things to happen. Mostly, they're being positive about it.
I'm not bothered if they're there or not. I was thinking about the protection of everyone. That was all.
And if it changes, the mood changes the group, then I'm definitely here. Well, there's always someone here putting hat and you can talk to about it, and we're trying to do something different. Okay? So that's what we're here for. That is our role, purely to talk to you guys and see what you want. Okay.
What about November?
Yeah. What about November Aquarium? We'll have to
Fire outside. It depends on what district you're based in. Right, I'm going to go and carry on talking to other people.
Thank you.
Yeah, good. You're the main supplier of them all.
Yeah.
So guys, it's good. If they haven't broken, exactly. They haven't broken any laws. I'm a little bit.
Your lot. You've still got a bit of police policing there.
Insinuating that someone from the alleyway group organised it. That's what she said.
Well, I didn't. I remember when that happened. I didn't see anyone rush the hotel or the police that day either. So I don't know if she meant that. I'm just trying to.
She was on about them.
Is she normally the one in the yellow hat? Does she normally wear a yellow hat? No, it's a different woman.
She doesn't really wear a yellow hat.
Oh, so she's.
No, the liaison lot are a different lot.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. I thought they'd swap roles or something because.
I don't think so. No,
Right,
I
okay.
don't think they can actually.
No,
They're
because the yellow.
utilised within a certain unit.
So sometimes she's had a yellow hat and a red hat on, which is more of a commander or captain's role, isn't it? Yellow's normally facial recognition. Blue is liaison. Green is medic.
Oh, I can smell coffee. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's like a flask, isn't it?
We'll get the baby tarnies out in a minute.
Build a wall, invest in alligators, and release the hounds. Yeah, UK got a long way to go yet. Long way to go. I think the rain's sort of calmed down a little bit now, isn't it?
Look at you with your nice coffee.
We can smell it over here. Go and speak to Orla, see if she got everything sorted out. Watch that lady's head. Whoa. It's alright. It's only spitting. Let's put it down, yeah. So I've been told we've got to wrap up by 6 o'clock. Oh, Mike, hang on. Mike's going to. Is my mic alright or is it still gone wet? Does it still feel a bit funny? Yeah, you?
Yeah, not bad,
I'm out of the rain now. Is that a Mac? Oh, did you paint it yourself?
Nah, do you know what I had?
It looks like...
I had this in the Olympics, 2012, when I went to the Paralympics. And I found it looking for it, and I opened a box this morning, and it was in there.
That's handy.
Yeah, I've had it a long while, right?
It's cool, isn't it? Yeah, I'll have to start investing in waterproof equipment.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm a little bit wet, let's say. No one's marching down today, are they?
No one's
Yeah, I think it's just here till 6.
Tell us topic as well.
I think it's what they've agreed with the police. I'm double check.
And then you put it down.
Yeah, I agree, Dominic, mate. Antifa, terrorist organisation, mate. I should do the same over here. Huh? Yeah, let's get a couple, really. So far, road. Oh God, I'm actually shattered. Dedicated, cheers, Devil's Advocate, man. Thank you. No need for that moti, mate, is there? I wouldn't trust the police words if I was living in the UK. Well, I agree, but the problem you got is that they've got power, haven't they? This is the problem. There's a guy flag here. Let's save our kids. As I reckon there's about 100 people here now. I don't know if you can see. Better than what I thought, to be honest, because I thought when I first got here, there was like about 5 people. I thought, oh my God, there's going to be no one here. It's pissing down with rain. So at least. So guys, I'm going to do. Yeah, I've got a live booked up for Friday evening, 6 o'clock. Well, hoping it's 6. I need to confirm the time, so don't hold me to that. Once I have confirmed it all, I'll post out. I'll put out a notification for it. So that'd be interesting. That's all going to be based around digital IDs, the stats around migrant hotels, and a few other things as well. So that's going to be really, really good. Let's go and see. See there. And across the road. See if Al's got some. You right? Yeah. What's wrong?
So there's a section 14 in place, so if you need to be a protester as well.
No, I'm reporting, though.
Clearly from your outfit as well, you're here because you want.
No, I've been reporting here from the very first one.
I'm not disputing that.
Yeah.
If you need to be a protester, section 14 in place, which means that everyone needs to be on that side of the road.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah,
all right?
that's fine.
So if you can move back over to the other side of the road.
Yeah, but I'm reporting.
You had a chance to take some photos. That's what I just said. You've had a chance. You can now go back over. There's a reason. There's safety reasons as to why we're saying that the protest needs to be taking place over there. Okay.
I'm not protesting though. I'm reporting under Section 17. I'm reporting though under Section 17.
I've just said that you've had enough chance to actually get some photos this side. So
I'm not. I'm on the live stream now. I'm doing a live stream to my channel.
Over to the other side, please.
These guys will all tell you. I've come here every single week, twice a week. So you heard that, guys? Being discriminated against because of my hat. So that'll go up later. So what do you reckon, guys? About 100 people? Cheers, mate. Sorry, man. I'm squeezing past. So avoid that. You're right, mate. Cheers. Yeah. I know. It's not trying. You're right. They're not new. These are old. I like to keep them clean. What's that?
If you get me on, it's 20 quid.
That's all right. If you get me on it, it's 30.
No, what it is we'll do that. It's about 5 people.
Yeah, she knows she needs to walk off. Yeah. What? Yeah, I'm going to speak to this one. Yeah. No, I'm not. So I'm allowed to wear it. That's discrimination. So against my hat. Oh, she needs to. You right, Shoab, mate? How you doing, man? Huh? Yeah, I need some water, please. You might need. How you doing, mate? You alright?
Hello, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I don't know. You might need to have a word with a couple of your coppers over there, mate. Not your coppers, but I've gone over there to film, and they said because of my hat, I'm classed as a protester, mate. That's discrimination against what I'm wearing for a start. And I've been to every single protest doing citizen journalism every single week for the last 13 weeks or 12 weeks. So I told her that my partner was over there taking pictures for me for my channel as well. So I did say to her, I've got Section 17. Right? I've got the right to report under Section 17, yeah? I'm not a protester. I never have been, right? And I know you guys have been down here, like, pretty much, you've seen my faces down here. So if I go back over there, I would like someone to go over and tell your colleague, to not try and tell me to come back over here when I've got no need to.
So you want me to go across there with to tell my colleague who's told you?
She's told me to come back over here because the protest. So I said I'm not protesting. I'm filming. Okay. I'm reporting. That's all I was literally doing. It was just like filming the crowd from the other side of the road. Right. Yeah. And then I said to her, I said I've got Section 7. She goes, well, not by the way you're dressed. I said, what's that got to do with anything? That doesn't actually mean anything. So I'm just giving you a heads up now. If I do go back over there to film, I will be doing so. Under Section 17, which I'm freely, I'm allowed to be here, film and interview people. I spoke to you guys before plenty of times, along with a lot of...
Sorry, super loud then, sorry.
No, that's right. I'm just giving you a heads up, that's all. So if you don't mind, if your colleague does try to then remove me or tries to pull me back over, if you wouldn't mind just having if there's a way you can have a word with them or Just let them know that I'm not here as a protester. I never have been.
Okay, that'll be their decision, right? About it all.
Right.
Okay? And Section 17 does allow anyone to freely record and like. Okay, but it also, if they involves the police process or safety, if they deem that you're a protester, yeah, I can't change their mind around that. They do a protester.
But I presume it's a police officer that's never ever been down here before.
Right,
so that's not my fault that they don't understand, right? And they can't discriminate against me what I'm doing because I'm wearing a "Make Britain Great Again" hat. That could apply to everyone. Yeah, it doesn't really necessarily mean it's applying to being a protester. Yeah.
So if you go across there, it's a problem. I can have a conversation about what their choices they make will be their choices.
Right, but I've never had a problem down here before. Even when there has been, say, trouble or whatever, I've been recorded behind police lines at all times, in between police lines all the time. So I've never had a problem. That's why I'm approaching you now to say I've had that bit of an issue. I'm not going to tend to go over there to cause any aggravation in any way, shape or form. I was literally just standing there filming the landscape of the crowd. That was all.
Well, send a big puddle there.
Yeah, no, same here. That's why I'm.
Which officer it was?
It was a female officer. She's not there at the minute. She might have gone back into one of the vans. She was just standing here about 5 minutes ago. She's not. I can't see her present.
So, give it 10 minutes. She just pops back up again. She just pop up, come find me, have a chat. I'll have a chat, but not till then. Just for keep it all good.
Yeah, I've only literally the first time I've even been over there. Normally, I would go up and down and speak to you guys up and down to see if there's any sections or anything in place. Then I'd come over and speak to the protesters. But I literally came over because of the rain. Do you know what I mean? So I literally came straight over to this side beforehand.
So what's your first name?
It's Martin.
Martin, I'm Andy. So we need to pop back. Let me know.
Yeah.
I'll have a conversation and we'll see what's down from there.
Yeah, no, that's fine. If she's there and I feel that I need to go back over there for any reason, I don't need to at the moment. I just wanted to catch that clip because I've not managed to catch the crowd from that angle at the moment. So, all right, thanks for that, Andy. Anyway, cheers, thank you. Yeah, I know. I've only got short legs as well. Sorry, mate. Where's Would that be interesting then? I don't know where Al's gone. Sorry, I'm getting soaked. So it'd be interesting to see what's been going on. Right. I'm sure your colleague's doing that job correctly. Yeah, that's what we would like you to do since we. Do you know what I mean? Please don't.
London's only got one thing.
I know it's an absolute joke because of my hat. Well, that's going up later. That'd be quite funny. Because of my hat, because of the way that I'm wearing. So now they've got an opinion, and that's discrimination, surely. You right? Oh yeah, I forgot you went to the thing. No, I spoke to that liaison officer. He said if she comes out, he goes, if she deems you as a protester, then they're entitled to do that. But cheers. But if well, she needs to. I said, well, she's not been down here before, so she can make all the. I said, she can't judge me on the basis of my hat. That doesn't mean shit. What, make Britain great again? What's wrong with saying that? What side is that taking? That's taking no sides.
So what I did. No, it's fine. You know,
Well, it stopped raining now, El Gauci. So give you a little time out for that, mate. There you go. Give you 10 minutes. There you go.
And I've got these walkers working boys who young 15. What sort of future they're going to have if I don't do it?
Yeah, it won't.
We're targeted with extreme print. I know. Well, it's actually in MAGA. I've got. I'm sorry, not MAGA. It's Make Britain Great Again, MBGA. But yeah, I know what you mean. It takes a piss and funny. All that does is give me some footage for later. I don't know what the idea is. I was going to catch Orla. Where's Orla? I was going to see if Orla wanted to promote Wednesday. Oh, she's got. Oh, she's gone to her car, is she?
But in the day, like, I agree with what Adam said. He said, well, they say, oh, you can't kick back.
To be fair, the liaison officers, they ain't been too bad today. The one last week, though, was Walt Aggie, and I reckon he was planted. I reckon he was Aggie on purpose because he knew the mainstream media were here. But Trinette, yes, they would normally go down to the Civic Centre as well, which is the council building, but they're not doing that today. I think it's because of the weather. So normally every week they go down there as well, go outside there. And then on Wednesday there is going to be a protest outside Westminster. And the girls are going to head down to Parliament, head out down to Downing Street. So London, Westminster, 2 o'clock, 10 till 2. Gauci reports, yeah. That's all right. Did you get pictures of the poster? Not poster, the banner. That's right. Hello. Right. Yeah, go on. Come over. Huh? Don't worry, you won't get arrested. Don't worry. Go over and do it. Just go over and do it.
It's a lady. Yeah, I see that one. Yeah.
I've got what I'm gonna have a quick word with Orla about Wednesday. See what's going on, and then I might wrap up in about 10 minutes, guys, because I don't think we're gonna get much else going on. Woo!
Obviously getting so much publicity. That's probably why this is on the map more than anywhere else.
Still plenty of locals tooting up and down the high road. Ola, when you've done that, give me 2 minutes. About Wednesday.
What does that say?
Yeah. What I'll do, I'm going to get the girls to turn around and I'm going to do an interview with Orla. You know, when Orla comes back, can I get you girls to turn around and do an interview with her?
Yeah.
About Wednesday, and then what I'll do, I can clip it up then. She can post it as a thing for Orla.
Okay.
Going to quick. If you want to do a 2-minute interview to promote Wednesday,
Yes.
get the girls to turn around. We'll stand in front of that and do it there.
We're going to do a promotion for Wednesday to go online.
Yeah.
Turn around now. Best side.
Yeah, or just
There, look.
just spin round.
Where do you want us?
Yeah, whatever. No, then I'm going to do it with Orla with that in the background. Yeah, you take that.
Oh,
I love these little furry things. Look. Here I am, news at 10.
Right, so Wednesday we've got the pink protest.
Yes,
Right.
I'm very excited, although I'm quite nervous. So all the lovely ladies, look at them with their matching hats. There's some proper showstoppers of outfits, I think, on Wednesday. So yes, 10 o'clock, Westminster. So you come out of Westminster Tube. In front of you, you'll see the Houses of Parliament and Big Ben, and there will be stewards to show you where to go because the lefties are going to be in Parliament Square. We're going to be in Richmond Terrace, which is literally around the corner opposite Downing Street, so we can get maximum effect. 10 o'clock. If you want to meet in Epping, 8:30 in Epping Station, and then there's different meeting points, Hornchurch, Loughton, etc., but they'll be online. Come, wear pink, or if you're a man, wear pink, and bring some refreshments. These ladies will have their hip flasks full of God knows what. And yeah, we're going to have a great day. We've got some great guest speakers. We've got Susan Hall. We've got Maria Botel from Restore Britain. We've got Sarah, me and Jess from WSI and Lorraine from Canary Wharf. And then these lovely ladies.
Just confirm, meeting outside Westminster Tube Station.
Westminster Tube Station, 10 a.m.
We're getting there just a little bit before.
If you want to, yeah, and there'll be some lovely boys in pink high-vis to show you the way. Yes. Thank you so much. Put her at the end, just like that.
There you go.
It's like Miss World.
Right, well done. Even though I'm doing live, I'll clip that up after and then I'll send it to you, then you can post that. Did you manage to get the sound system? Did you speak to Phil?
I'm really worried about it. You've got big ones, haven't you? I didn't speak to him. Is he going to be all right?
Did he not get back to you? I left him a voice note earlier, but I was coming in, I'm on the live, so I couldn't.
Someone's banner at home and it's massive.
What does it say on it?
Save our kids or something like that.
I was going to say it depends on it.
It's real far right now.
Yeah.
ITV News.
I know, right? Phil, let me call it. I'll call him in the car.
Yeah.
When I get here.
That's a huge banner.
So you're not walking today, man?
No, we're not allowed to. Well, it's not that we're not allowed to. I said to the old Bill, if we behave ourselves tonight, will you with the restrictions? He said, yes, fine. So let's just play game, right? Play the game.
Yeah.
So they've taken
Makes
the things off. They're loving it. They're like, day out.
Yeah, no, good, don't make joke. Yeah, of course I was finished.
What was I going to say? Yeah, so he just said to me, look, have as little police as possible because it pisses people off. Lift the barriers, everyone will behave, and then he said, and then I'll lift the restrictions on Monday. Play the game, right?
That's right.
Even though everyone's like, fucking play the game with the police. I'm like,
Yeah.
do it.
Well, we've got Wednesday, then back again next Sunday, innit? So the things as well, I mean, weather is going to put a lot of people off.
Tonight? Yeah.
No, I think it's a good turnout for
No, it's
tonight,
nice.
considering, like, you know, the weather's dried up now, but it's going to be like Wednesday.
As long as it don't rain. This lot, honestly, they've got picnics, they've got fucking like sequin outfits.
Oh, bless you.
I think it's lovely. I really do.
Have you got an idea of numbers yet?
Well, there's people coming from. I got an email this morning from a woman saying we've got a coach coming from Brighton.
Bloody hell. So hopefully there's going to be a good few hundred.
If there's 400 or 500, it'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Alison Pierce. Oh, I need to speak to them about Alison Pierce, and she wants to interview them all. I'm just shitting myself now. I'm just.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Everyone's gonna do their bit.
Yeah, don't worry. It'll be absolutely fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll if Phil's not, because I've messaged him, so if he's not responded, because I'm live, so I've not had a chance to check my
No,
phone.
don't worry, that's all right.
We'll get it sorted. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I might go in about a few minutes.
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
actually like feel the
I'm
wet
knackered
ones
as
now. I'm
well.
knackered as well. I was at that wedding
Oh
yesterday.
yeah, how was it?
Yeah, it was good. Yeah,
It's
just
a nice bit. I like it.
yeah.
there.
I've been there a
It's
few
got
times
crazy golf
before.
there,
Yeah, it's a nice golf club as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
my mate used to be a member there, so
yeah.
been in
So
there a
I
few
live just
times.
on that road. So Tisha was there, and that first house.
Yeah, cool. Well, it's, yeah, no, you're right. Sorry about that, guys. I just had to have a conversation offline. What do you want to do then? I'm going to shoot. I'm freezing up. I think the water's, yeah. I'm soaked from the first part, yeah. So I managed to get half of myself under the umbrella. Guys, I'm going to wrap up in a sec. So look, thanks for tuning in. Keep an eye for Tuesday. I'm going to do a live stream and Friday's one, yeah. I'll get a trailer out for Friday, and then that'd be a good one. That's going to be about digital IDs, so that'd be really good. And then Tuesday, I'm still not 100% what I'm doing yet and what I'm doing it with. I might get a panel on of people, so you'll be able to see my face then. But listen, seriously, thanks for tuning in. I know it means a lot anyway. So if you don't mind subscribing, if you're not already doing so, that'd be great. And yeah, I will speak to you hopefully next week. And I'm definitely, so we've got the pink protest Wednesday, that's 10 till 2, that's definitely happening. Friday, definitely doing a live stream. Tuesday might be doing another live interview. All right, so there we go. Thank you for joining. Speak to you soon.